the Federal Aviation Administration, one of the nation's outstanding federal agencies. As the aviation arm of the U.S. Department of Transportation, the FAA oversees the busiest civil aviation system in the world. The FAA is responsible for the safety of 500 million airline passengers each year. Its air traffic controllers handle more than 165,000 airport operations each day. You are now a part of a dynamic team dedicated to accomplishing an important mission: to ensure the safe and efficient use of the nation's airspace, to foster civil aeronautics and air commerce in the U.S. and abroad, and to support the requirements of national defense. Your job plays an important part in making this mission successful.
The spectrum of the FAA's responsibilities includes operating the nation's air traffic control system, establishing and managing air navigation equipment and facilities, issuing and enforcing safety rules and regulations, licensing pilots and other aviation professionals, certifying aircraft components and airports, administering airport development grants, and conducting aviation safety research and development.
National Headquarters provides leadership, direction, and oversight for all FAA programs, from the budget process to policy making that affects the entire aviation industry. Many of these activities involve working with the Department of Transportation, other government agencies, and the Congress. FAA employees working in offices and facilities around the country carry out these functions. They provide the hands-on expertise and service on which our mission depends. Their efforts are coordinated by 9 regional offices that link the smallest and remotest facilities with the agency as a whole. The regions carry out the agency's mission within their own geographical areas, serving the flying public on an individual local basis.
The Mike Monroney Aeronautical Center provides the FAA with services that can best be handled at a central location. These include training of the agency's technical personnel at the FAA Academy, support of the National Airspace System at the Logistics Center, and a wide range of service activities including automated personnel, accounting, and payroll information management. FAA engineers and scientists test and evaluate new equipment and procedures covering all aspects of the national airspace system.
To give you a closer look at the FAA's mission, let's follow an air traveler on a business trip and see how FAA employees serve the public and the air carriers who use our national airspace system. From the time the traveler arrives at the airport, he encounters the work of the FAA, often in places taken for granted. First, the airport itself has to pass FAA safety and security standards. Working with airport authorities and planners, FAA engineers certificate the 700 airports across the U.S. that accommodate air carriers. The development of new airports or the modernization of existing facilities are supported by the FAA's Airport Improvement Program. Under this program, the FAA allocates funds for runway construction, lighting and navigation aids, and other improvements to airport safety and efficiency.
The plane our traveler is boarding is the concern of FAA certification engineers. These specialists have monitored the aircraft's design and manufacture and certified its airworthiness. To further protect our traveler, the FAA requires formal certification of anyone involved in the operation or maintenance of aircraft. The agency is responsible for assuring the competence of pilots, crew members, aircraft mechanics, air traffic controllers, parachute riggers, flight instructors, and aircraft dispatchers, as well as flight and aircraft maintenance schools. FAA's regional flight surgeons ensure that the pilots in the cockpit have met rigorous physical health standards. While passengers and crew prepare for departure, air traffic controllers in the airport control tower and radar facility are working behind the scenes to ensure a safe takeoff. En route to its destination, the flight is handed off to one of the FAA's 21 stateside air route traffic control centers. As the flight approaches its destination, terminal air traffic personnel once again take over and provide instructions for a safe landing.
American 601, verify you have information Tango.
American 601, affirmative, we have information Tango.
American 601, turn left next taxiway.
American 601, left at the next taxiway, roger.
If our traveler were a passenger on a private plane, his flight would probably have also involved contact with an automated FAA flight service station. The work of tower, terminal radar facility, en route center, and flight service station personnel are all part of the FAA's air traffic control family. The work of these air traffic control specialists is made possible by a vast array of sophisticated electronic equipment. These computer, navigation, and communication systems are installed and managed by airway facilities engineers and technicians who ensure their reliability and efficiency.
Using automated airborne calibration systems, FAA inspectors log 25,000 flight hours each year, testing the accuracy of all navigation aids. In addition to these workforces, there are thousands of other FAA employees whose work supports the FAA mission. The clerks who process airman examinations, the warehouse workers who ship critical components to FAA navigation facilities, the instructors who train air traffic controllers, the researchers who test aircraft cabin safety, and the administrative staffs who provide legal, personnel, budget, and procurement services. These and hundreds of other committed men and women make the FAA's complex system work, and work it does. The nation's aviation safety record is a testimony to the quality and dedication of the FAA team.
Again, welcome to this highly motivated team that truly takes pride in serving aviation.